Hello everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to another Creative Connection. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I know a lot of us Ontario folk woke up with a lot of rain, but it's good because we haven't had rain in quite a while. So I hope everyone is kind of enjoying this nice little change up of weather. We got some rain, some nice fall vibes going here at the XC Crafts warehouse. So yeah, I just hope everyone's having a great day so far. Today's gonna be a bit of a quicker live. I've got my dog to go pick up from the groomer in a little bit, so I gotta rush through this a little bit. Hi Dana, I hope you are well. I wonder if June, if you are here, pop in and say hi. Let me know who's all here. I can say hi to everyone. I also quickly wanted to show one of the cards that June, a very, very good customer of ours, made. Hi, Janice. I hope you're well. So I'm just going to flip my camera. Oh, my camera. Every time I start this live, my other camera seems to go upside down. Let me just flip my camera. All right. Cutter. All right. So this is an awesome little card sample / box that June has made for my mom. So I really wanted to show this off. So this is the little box. Make sure you use some Ciao Bella paper for this and just wait until you see how cool this is. I don't even know if the camera will be able to get the full effect. So it comes with, she did a little ribbon here and then you lift it up. Here, let me hold it up so you can see it a little bit better. You lift it up and look at how this pulls out. It is absolutely incredible. This is what have taken so long. I'm going to flip my camera back so you guys can see this a little bit better. So this is what June has made. Oops, I'm showing the wrong way. Look at this cool card that she made. Like, it's insane, like the amount of work that she put into this. And then it folds up really nice. She's decorated the top and the bottom. Hi, Karen. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving as well. Look at that. I hope everyone gets some full of turkey. I know I'm excited for turkey. I haven't had it in a while. Plus stuffing and mashed potatoes, my favorite. So this was awesome. I really wanted to show that off. So June, you did an awesome job. My jaw was to the floor. I mean, you already showed me this video, but in person, it's just absolutely stunning. So that you might see hung in the background. Maybe I'll hang it up. Little homage to June, one of my favorites who is always watching. So I'm going to quickly jump in. I think I wanted to tell everyone what we'll be doing. So I'm going to do a demo with the Zuri Moulds. Speaking of which, I forgot my sample. So I might need to run out and grab that quickly later. So I'm going to do a demo with the Zuri Moulds. We have a few things to go over, and then we've got some studio light as well. For those that don't know, for this weekend to celebrate tomorrow, which is World Card Making Day and Thanksgiving, any chance June will share the instructions? We will see. Maybe June will post it in the Crafting with Ecstasy group. Too bad she wasn't watching right now and she'll be able to answer you, but she usually watches these like an hour after they're done, so I'm sure you'll get a response from June. Oh, she did. It's called a squash card. Let me flip my camera so you guys can read this. I didn't realize she actually put where she got the instructions from. It is squash card / large hanging card by Sam Calcott, YouTube. So she actually makes the Made to Surprise Sam. So I know that she's a big fan of Sam, so that's where she got that from. So this is, if you wanted to make that, this is where you can find it on Sam's YouTube. All right. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. My brain is scattered. So we have for Thanksgiving here in Canada to celebrate the long weekend starting today up until Monday, end of day. We are doing free shipping on all orders, $75 and up. So if you place an order today through Monday, you'll get free shipping if your order comes to $75 plus. And then we also are doing a free stamp, free little gift. this stamp here. Flip my camera over again so everyone can see it a bit better. So this you actually do have to add to your cart, but there's no charge for it. So once you add it to your cart with another product that you're going to order, this will become $0. So the SKU for this is SL-ES-stamp118. So if you add this to your cart with another product, it'll go to $0 and you'll get this shipped to you for free. So just make sure that you do add this SKU, just because it makes it easier for us to include it in your order for free without missing anything. And then we also, again, wanted to quickly say free shipping just this weekend only, starting today. So it's $75 up, both Canadian and US. So save your shipping with your orders this weekend. And then we also, I have samples actually for the stencils I wanted to show. All right. These are 2 samples that Mary Lynn made. I thought they were really cute, just little small ones that she used with some watercolor markers for, and that is from this free stamp set. All right. I think I might do a quick demo with the molds first. I'm quickly just going to go run and grab my sample because I did forget to grab it. So I will be right back in 1 second. All right, I'm back. Thank you for being patient. So this is the Zuri sample that I had made. I wanted to put this on a card base, but I totally ran out of time. So this is the Christmas gifts set. So this is gift set 1. There are 2 gift sets. The second one I think comes with 3 gifts in it. This one has 2. I did make one of them, and I'll show you. I'll just take it out because I will use this. So one thing to note I'll be using the Hardy Soft clay. This is what I used for this product. So I used the clay with the mold here. Got some clay stuck in it a bit. So this clay will shrink down about 10%. So if you can see, when I place this back in the mold, you can kind of see the edges a little bit, just slightly shrunk. But that is normal to happen. That's what happens with clay. Once it dries out, it'll shrink down a little bit. So this is one of the samples that I made. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I used let me grab it. I used the Art by Marlene acrylic paints. I love these paints from Art by Marlene. They're really good consistency. So for the colors, I mostly used Forest and Olive, and then I blended them together for kind of another version of green. And then I used Police for the box because I wanted a different color, so it's a nice dark. And then for my pine cones, I used Mud Fight. And then since I already had these opened, I was just using these anyway, but I think Art by Marlene has a red. I used the Cosmic Shimmer Artist Pigment paint as well as the Victorian Red from the Shimmer paint. And the shimmer paint I used on the poinsettias because I wanted the poinsettias to have a darker color but also a shimmer to it. And then I also used some of the Jane Davenport white paint to mix in to get some of these lighter colors or darker. And I also did some of the white over top of the raised areas to give it a bit more dimension. And then for the gold here at the bottom, I used the Pink Ink Designs Wax Lyrical. And then there's also a Cosmic Shimmer Gilded Touch, which is the same thing almost, just slightly different color. This one was the first one I grabbed. So that's how I got that gold look. And then to seal it all in, I used the glossy varnish from Helmar. This is a really good seal. It really adds a nice gloss finish. We also have a matte one, so if you like the matte gloss as opposed to the, or not gloss, sorry, the matte finish as opposed to the gloss. You can use that, but I just wanted the glossy look on that. What was the item number for the free stamps? The item number, sorry, I'm going back to that. Just seeing some of the comments now. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so it's SL-ES-stamp 118. If you go onto the website, there should be a banner, and the banner should have a little button that says link to free stamp or something like that, and you should be able to find it that way. I'll also, after this live ends, I'll also include the stamp link as well. All right, so I think we might just get started. I'll do a quick demo, and then we've got some more stuff to go over. So I'm actually going to, I have one open already, a Hardy Soft. I'm going to see if I have enough. I think I will. And then I'll open that if I need to. This will be good because it has been opened a few times. It has dried out a little bit, which is good. So I'm going to use the last of that. So for those that don't know, the Hardy Soft clay, it's really good clay. It's nice and light, perfect for card making, paper crafts, really any project. This is non-toxic. The reason we went with this as opposed to resin is because resin in Canada has been banned. A lot of resins are quite expensive as well, and they're toxic. So we just wanted to go with the safe option. This is non-toxic. This is much lighter than the, what's it called? I literally just said the word, the resin. This is much lighter, so it's better for paper crafting. And the resin and dry time also takes a lot longer. This is much easier for us. We have found it's a lot better of an option than the resin. Happy Thanksgiving, Linda. All right, so one thing to note with this as well is sometimes when you first open a package, it might be a little bit too wet, so you might want to pull out the piece that you want to use and just set it down for about 5 minutes and then come back and work with it a bit if it's too wet. This has been opened out of the package quite a few times, so it's had a bit of time to dry out. Also depends on your climate, so I know if it's if you're living in a dry area, it'll dry out a lot faster. So for this, I'm going to take about just a little bit off. What I'm actually going to do is put it in a ball because I find it just makes it a bit easier. There are tools that we're looking at trying to get to help put this in the mold. We just haven't exactly found the ones that we're looking for yet, but hopefully those will be in. We can find some good ones. If anyone's got any recommendations, let us know. And then we also have some Katie Sue molds, which I'll talk about a bit later. So I'm going to put it in this a bit so the edges kind of fill out, and then I'll start to make my way around. So I'll start to kind of form the shape, use my fingers, and just push it into the mold. And you really want to make sure you're pushing down because that'll help grab as much detail as possible. Since these Zuri molds are extremely detailed, you really want to push down and ensure that you're picking up all of it. And then it also helps to push down because if you've got any little cracks or anything, that'll help mold the cracks together so you can't see it, it'll disappear. And this is super easy to work with. Oh, I forgot a step actually. It probably would have been fine, but I'm going to do this anyway just because I'm worried that this is going to stick to my mold. One thing I like to use is cornstarch. So I have cornstarch in a little baby sock, and I normally just dab it in the mold. You can kind of see the powder coming out. You don't need too much. This is just so that your clay doesn't stick to your mold. And then what I normally do is I just tap the excess out. And then I'll take a little brush that's clean and I'll just go like this because I don't want too much of that powder in there, cornstarch, just a little bit. And this won't affect your clay at all. So just want to make sure you kind of make sure you leave some in, but there's not too much. All right, I'm going to do that again. because I forgot that step. Same thing, push down in the middle to get all the edges bubbled out, and then you'll start making your way around. And one thing too with this clay that I really like is I can take this out immediately. So that way I don't have to wait for dry time to take it out. I can really make like multiple at a time and then have them all dry at the same time. I can paint them all at the same time if I wanted to make multiple of these. And then you just push as much as you need to. If you go over the edge like this, I'll do it a bit more so you can see, because I'm actually going to need to go over the edge to really get in the groove. You want to, if you go over, all you need to do is just pull back a bit. If you just use your finger and lightly pull back on the mold, then you'll remove the areas that you've gone too far over. And then I'm just going to put a bit more here because I want to make sure that this is picking up as much detail. It's honestly quite fun to work with. I've actually done quite a few molds with the Katie Sue ones. We've got some sample ones here at the warehouse, but we have put an order in of the Katie Sue ones, so those should be in hopefully within the next 2 weeks. I will show my Katie Sue sample again. I showed it last week, I think, but I thought it was cute how it turned out. And then also, say I messed up or like I did something I didn't like, I could just rip this out, do the same thing, roll it back in a ball, and then put it back in. The cornstarch doesn't affect your clay. So I've had to restart a few times, and the cornstarch has never done anything. If anything, it helps dry it out a bit more, so it makes it a little bit easier. It's not going to stick to the mold as much. And then I'm just making sure I really press hard in the edges, just because I wanted to make sure that detail is getting there. And then as I'm working my way around, I'm going to start kind of pushing down along the edges because I want to get this as flat as possible. You don't want the back to bubble too much. So I'm just going to push it all together to the side. So if I need to, I can rip some off. It'll make it a bit easier. You'll see a bit later. So just keep working that clay in. There are tools that help get in these finer areas, as I said. So we're looking into getting that. And then just keep pushing that. And then I do notice I have too much clay on here, which is okay. I'll get that in a minute. Now I'm just going to focus on this small little part here. I'm going to go right over top of it and then just start kind of pushing in and rolling over the edge. I'll show you what I mean by that. I'll bring it a bit closer. So if I'm pushing down here, you can see, can't see the detail and it's lifting up a bit. So I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the sides up like that and then push down again and make sure I'm getting as much in there as possible. As you can see, it's still overflowing a bit. So now I'm just going to start to move this back into the rest. So everything is pushed down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll with just the brush. That's all I really have to roll with right now. And I'm going to roll just the back nice and flat. And I can see I've got quite a bit of excess, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push over the mold edge, and I'm going to just pull off a little bit. Keep your fingers in place because you don't want to pull the whole thing out. And then see how much I've got left. I know there is some. We'll see how much we've got. And then same thing. You can just pull those pieces and then don't want to pull too much out like that. I just pulled, as you can see, too much out of the corner. I've got a little space there. So I'm just going to push that back in, and then anything I pull off here, I can just do the same thing, push it back in. And then that's getting filled back up. Just going to pull a bit from the back, roll that. All right, I think I've got enough out. So again, I'm just going to flatten this back as much as possible because I will end up putting this on a card base. So I just want to make sure the back's not bubbled out too much. And then before I take this out, I'm always going to go around the edges with my fingers, as you can see, just to make sure that it's a nice and crisp image when I take it out. And then sometimes you can actually just peel that off. Add it to your other clay. And then we're almost done. I can pull this out in a minute. Just use my fingers to roll the excess over top of the mold out of the way. So you can see I had a lot there. So I'm going to peel that off. All right. I think that's about good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to release, like let a little bit of air in. So I'm going to pull this out a bit. You can kind of see, hopefully the lighting, it's kind of hard to see with how dark it is, but I'm just going to start pulling it and bending it out. So that way there's little air pockets getting in there. So it'll be easier to take out. And then this small thing here is going to be the hardest part to get out. So usually I'll save that for the end. I'll try and work around that. All right, so this is the part I'm going to do last. So I'm going to start up here releasing it out. So all I do is I flip it upside down. And I'll check my comments in a second. I see that there are some there. What I do is I just start to roll this out and it'll start to release a bit. And then sometimes if I can't get one part out, I'll move along the other edge. And then just sometimes if I need to use my hand, roll that out. Oops, just push some back in by accident. So this one is getting stuck on the corner. Oops, almost ruined that. So I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, I squished it by accident. There we go. Now we've got it coming out, as you can see. So all you need to do is roll that around. I messed up this top here a little bit, but you can see, I'll just fold that back for now. All right, there we go. You can't really see it because it's all white. Maybe if I move it back a bit, but there is your mold. Did you get the antler mold from Katie Sue? I'm not sure we got the antler one. I know we got some Christmas stuff, but I'm not sure the antler one was on it. I've always been intrigued. Molds. Yeah, I put the finished product on cards. You can also do it on scrapbook pages as well. So that is one of these little samples. It's hard to see with this lighting. Let me turn off a few because you might be able to see it a bit better. Let's see if that's any better. There, so you've got lots of detail in there. And then if I didn't like this, I could just squish it back up and then redo it if I wanted to. So that's the nice thing, is it's not like a one and done. You take it out right after, see if it's good. If it's not good, then you can squish it up. All right, now I'm going to talk a bit more about the molds and things that you can do with it. So we do have these colors coming in. These are just two. I think Dennis has ordered 50 different colors. So these come already colored. So what you can do with these is use these. I wish I had a flower. Oh, I do have a flower one actually. All right. I don't have the exact tool I would need for it, but I'll show you what you can do. I'm just going to open this, and I only need a little bit, so I'm not going to pull out too much. I think that's even a lot. Actually, no, I'll get a bit more. Sorry, I'm talking to myself as usual. All right, so if I wanted, say, a yellow flower, what I could do is maybe I'll do a white center in the middle of this flower, or you guys can't really see. So this is the flower I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is put this small amount of white in the middle. I want a white center and a yellow flower outside. So I'm going to stick this in the middle and roll back any of the pieces going over the edge. All right, that looks good to me. Now I'm going to do my flower. I think I might need a bit more actually. I underestimated myself. Do some of the yellow. We'll do a little yellow flower. not sure how this will exactly work because I've just done a small part of a main large image. If I had a just flower mold, it might work better, but I'm going to try this anyway. A bit more yellow here. Okay. Let's see how this works. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to try and release it from here. Let's see if I can get it out easily. Usually this is all one image, not just the flower image. So that's why I'm struggling with this, because this is all one. This whole square is all one thing. So it's not meant for one individual thing, but we'll try and see if I can get it. If it dries, I know I could get it out. Because if you do have something like this, it's kind of difficult to get out. If you let it dry enough in the mold, then it will be much easier to take out after. I'm smudging a little bit of it. I know this is going to look really good, so I'm like really trying to get this out. Whatever, I'll just pull it out for now without trying to ruin it too much. Oops. Well, anyway, you kind of get the idea. I messed that up a bit, where you can get the white center with the yellow flower. So that's what the colors are for. But you could also mix them together if you wanted to have a not so vibrant yellow color. Let's add a bit more of the white. And then you could also use other methods to color your white if you wanted to. So if I wanted it to be blue, I could use some paint, acrylic paint. I could use some, what else? It's like you could use anything. You can use re-inkers. I've used Lisa Horton re-inkers to change the color. You can use powder. The only thing is if you add too much ink, you can dry out using a bit of cornstarch if it's too wet. And then if you make it too dry by adding powder to it to change the color, you can just add a bit of water and that'll help bring the clay back to life. So as you can see, the color is quite a bit lighter than that now that I've just added a bit of yellow. So you can really mess around with this and have a lot of fun, create some different colors, create some different looks using some different colors there. And I think that's about it for that. One thing to note is you do need to pack it away in an airtight storage. So I just use Ziploc bags and they seem to be working fine. They have to be sealed airtight. If not, they will dry out on you and you don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap that up and then put it in here. My yellow, and then this one's unopened, and then I just like to squeeze as much air out of it as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. I haven't done it perfectly and my clay has been lasting me a few weeks, so that is good. Squeeze the air out again. All right, so that is the clay. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section and I will try my best to answer them as soon as possible. So again, that was just the Zuri mold in the Hardy Soft clay. I used acrylic paint to color this, but you could use a lot of different techniques. I've used on my sample, I think we're getting these Katie Sue molds in. On this, I used not watercolor. I used alcohol ink markers to color in Santa and the presents. And then I use the paints to make that gold look. So you can use tons of different mediums for this. And I actually didn't spray this to finish it, but you could if you wanted to make it glossy like that. And then another thing I quickly wanted to show was these are the teeny tiny dauber sticks from Hunky Dory. It comes with 50. I used that to help with this gold because they're so tiny, like they're smaller than Q-tips. So it really helps with these intricate, small, detailed spots that are hard to get to. So that was very helpful for me to use. All right, now let's, dropping stuff. I want to quickly show off a spellbinder kit. So this is a kit. We only have, I think, 25 or 50. I can't remember the exact number left. We're almost sold out. These are Dennis has put for this weekend, I think 50% off. They put a great sale on it, so definitely check it out. I'll tell you the SKU in a second. So this is a spellbinders kit. It's called Make It Merry Christmas Kit. I'll show some of the card samples Mary Ann has made from them. Pretty sure this is one that she made. Really cool Christmas ornament card. I believe this is another one she's made from the kit. Super cute. And then I think this is another one as well. Very adorable. And then this one might be one. I'm not 100% positive. These I'm pretty sure are, but these might be from something else. Or actually, no, I think it is from the kit. It's got these gems on it. I think that is part of it. Now, I know these ones are not. These are just other spellbinders ones I wanted to show off because they are really cute. I love pink Christmas stuff, so I'm obsessed with these cards that Mary Ann made. This one is so adorable. And then we've got this one as well, which was really nice. Let me see if I can find the product. Oh, I've got more. Actually, I'm missing some samples. These are more that she's made from the spellbinders items. So just wanted to show those off. And then I'll show you quickly just what's inside the kit here. So this has already been opened. It's just not used. Inside it comes up wrapped. This would be honestly a perfect gift for anyone because it comes wrapped so beautifully. You can wrap the box and then it's already a beautiful box. And then inside it's wrapped beautifully again. This is usually not ripped. It's usually one, but we have opened it. So that is why. So you just open it. It comes with all the goodies that you would need. So it comes with your card bases, as well as envelopes. Comes in 2 different sizes. We've got some smaller ones as well as some larger ones. I think, let me check the sizes of these. We've got card bases that is centimeters, 4 by 5.5, and then I think this is 6 by 7. No, 5 by 7, I mean. 5 by 7, yeah. So you've got, how many are there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 12 of each. 1, 2, I'm roughly counting. Yeah, I think there's about 12 of each. And then inside comes with some double-sided tape as well as some foam pads. And then it also comes with some instructions for a card. And then it also comes with so many adorable little pages. So we've got some ephemera sheets, we've got some sentiments in here mixed in with some images that would have been used on this card, as well as this card. You can see Santa and the present right on the top there that she used. And then I think the car is also, yeah, the car is right there in this as well. So that is your ephemera sheets. Then it comes with some more. These are little tickets. You could use these for, it's got Family Pass, and then also has the countdown of Christmas. So you could really use this for a card scrapbook. You could use this for making your own little advent calendar if you wanted to. And then one of my favorite items, I just love their thick stickers. These are like 3D stickers. We've got some sentiments, some images. We've got the Mary here. And this is double-sided, so we've got 2 on both sides. So adorable. This one's also 3D, really beautiful sentiments, nice gold and shiny. That's what she used on here. And then we've got some red gems, got some sequins, as well as some regular gems. These ones I like because they don't have the holes in the middle, so they're really easy to glue down. Then we've got some more 3D stickers. We've got loads of sentiments. I love how these look. And then a lot more sentiments here as well, which are adorable. Fa la la, Christmas. I just love these. I get so inspired with these beautiful pages and everything. Then inside also comes with a 6x6 paper pad. And we've got tons of beautiful background pages. And it comes with 6 foiled sheets as well. And then it comes with a paper pack. So this is just your regular 8.5 by 11 Miri cardstock. Let's just open this up actually. So inside it comes with just regular papers that you would need. Got some white cardstock, got some red, different colors of red, black, brown, pink. These are double-sided. They're just the same on both sides. And then we've got 2 pages of the gold and the silver mirror cardstock. And this is also double-sided as well, which I like. I actually have never seen the double-sided mirror before. And then that, and I think that might be it. Yep. And that is everything that comes in the kit. So it's a great deal. Definitely grab it before they sell out or the sale ends. Tons and tons of goodies. So much inspiration. You can also look online for more card samples if you need more inspiration. There's loads out there. So that is that. Just wanted to quickly show that off because it is such an adorable kit that comes with so much goodness in it. Got something in my way here. I cannot get this. There we go. All right, now on to the next studio light. So I just wanted to show off some fun Christmas things. So this is the Vintage Christmas by Janine's Mindful Art Collection. She's come out with a whole load of goodness in this collection. It's very wintry, not just Christmas specific, which I like. It does say Vintage Christmas, but it's honestly mostly like winter themed. So you could use it for both winter and Christmas. So we've got some little twine in here. We've got some ribbon. We've got some really cute dots. I forgot these are called pearls. That's what they're called. Brain fart. This really cute bird. Oh, I like the back. You can see the image a lot better. Stamp. We've got a poinsettia stamp. And then we've got just a mixture of different stamps here. These are all individual stamps. And then we've got some stencils. We've got some dies. We've got some edger dies here to create some really cool edgers to your Christmas cards or scrapbook pages. I have 2 of those. This would be really good for slimlines. This actually works with the stamps. Then we've got loads of beautiful paper. I wanted to show this off. This is the acetate sheets. They do come colored. I'll take one out to show you guys. So we've got the snowflakes, and then we've got some blue ones as well as white, and then our lovely paper pad. So this actually, I think it's the paper elements that go with the paper pad. So these are all pre-die cut, so you don't have to fussy cut, which is nice. They're already cut out. All you have to do is just pop them out like that. And then to go along with that, we've got the paper pad. We've got about 3 here. So this one is got some regular just blank colors that go with and coordinate with all of the images in here. Got some images you can fussy cut out. Those aren't cut like the other ones. And then some tag, like stuff you can make tags out of or also add it to your images, your scrapbook pages, or your cards. And then this is quite similar. I've got some background pages that coordinate with everything that I just showed. Some beautiful blues, some nice browns, and then we've got the 12 by 12 as well. All right. Then I quickly wanted to show off that we got some of the Art by Marlene in. I love these pages. This one's really fun with tons of beautiful colors, really fun designs and patterns. And then this one I also love because I love to color. So this one, you could color these all in different colors. I really like this page. Oops, I missed it. This page is really fun. So much detail. I think that would look awesome colored in. And then similar to that, which I also think would be so much fun to color in, are these tags. These would be perfect for any season, really. Really fun. And then on the back, there is space for you to write to and from. And then the front, you could leave like that or color in. And then she's got her luxury paper elements. This is Fabulous Women. So she's got lots of images of women on there. We've got marker and pencil paper. There's 21 pages in there. And then we also have the neon colored paper pack. So it comes with your larger and smaller pages. So that way you can use the outside to frame in tons of different colors. Very vibrant and pretty. So it comes with 2 of the regular colors and then 1 of your, oh no, 2 of these ones as well. All right, and then tons and tons of adorable little stamps. This one says keep calm and eat cake. Good birthday one. This is a bunch of beautiful women's faces. Just some other little elements that you could add on to dress up your cards or your scrapbook pages. Same with that one. Got some tag dies. This one makes a cute little tag book. Right. And then I also wanted to quickly just show that we got these card making pads in again this year. These are always super awesome. I love making things with these. These are pre-die cut again, so you don't have to fussy cut. All these pages all work together, so this could be layered on here. So we've got Vintage Christmas. We've got Let It Snow. So you've got all the elements you would need to make this. And it gives you kind of a tag that you could use. And how you can really lay this card out, gives you ideas. We've got Holly Jolly with more of the traditional Christmas colors. And then we've got Cozy Christmas, which is kind of a more muted brown and green style. So I really love these. They're super good for card making. They're similar to like the Hunky Dory toppers stuff, but they're different styles, obviously. Then this is the last thing I'm going to show off. Just because these are really adorable. These are foiled cards. So these are card blanks. I'm going to take this out just to show you what these look like. So you can really see the foiling on here. They're really nice. It's all gold. You've got this pattern. And they're all pre-scored as well, so you can make your card bases. It's a really good background. Like so much foiling. That one, and then these 2. And then to go along with that, they've got some sentiments that also are foiled in the same color. And then they've got their die cut paper set as well, which is just a bunch of die cut pages in different designs. So you can add that on top of your card base. So you could do it like that. You can kind of see it there. And then lastly, they've just got some new sentiments as well. So we've got love, happy, thanks, and hello. All right, so that, oh no, my computer might be frozen again. Let me see. Oh no, okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll try my best to answer them as soon as possible. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And don't forget, we do have the buy $75, like $75 in cart, and then you'll get free shipping. And then we also have the, sorry, I'm just reading the comments, getting distracted. We also have the free gifts. Again, it is SL-ES-stamp 118. I'm pretty sure 118, yes. And I'll see you guys next week, I think. Yeah, next week. So next week, I think, will be my last live for 2 weeks because we have open house coming up. So our open house is on the 20th and 21st. It's a Friday, Saturday. will you have a class with the molds? I think once we get the Katie Sue molds in, I think we're going to plan to do a class then. I don't know if it'll be before or after Christmas though. So keep your eyes open, Jeanette. And also Janet will reach out to you. I'm sure we'll give you a quick email or something. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your World Card Day tomorrow, and we'll see you guys next week.